The ancient Greek philosopher Socrates was known for his habit of questioning the conventional wisdom of his day. This habit ended up costing him his life. He believed that it was important to challenge our beliefs and assumptions, even if they are held by the majority. This idea of questioning authority is still relevant today, and it is something that we should all do more of. There are many reasons why it is important to question authority. It can help us to avoid being misled. If we blindly follow authority figures, we may be led astray, especially if those figures have their own agendas. This can lead to us making bad decisions and being taken advantage of. By questioning authority, we can be more certain that we are making informed decisions. It can help us to identify and challenge harmful or unjust practices. For example, if we simply accept the authority of a government that is engaged in human rights abuses, we may find ourselves complicit in those abuses. By questioning authority, we can help to bring about change. Questioning authority can help us to learn and grow. When we challenge our beliefs, we are forced to think critically about them. This can help us to understand them better, and it can also lead us to new insights. It can help us to become more engaged citizens in representative government. When we are not willing to question authority, we are more likely to be apathetic about the political process. This can lead to us being ruled by those who do not have our best interests at heart or use trickery to gain and maintain power. By questioning authority, we become more active citizens and make our voices heard and help ensure that the government is accountable to the people. Questioning authority can help us to make the world a better place. If we all blindly accept the status quo, then nothing will ever change. By questioning authority, we can challenge the way things are done and make the world a more just and equitable place. Even if we are wrong about an idea, having the debate about it is preferable to silence or uncritical acceptance and acquiescence. One of the big authority questioning debates of our time is the deplatforming of those who don't hold the majority preferred or government approved view. This should encourage us to challenge the reasons why certain content is being censored, like Socrates would, by asking questions. Are the reasons legitimate? Are they based on a genuine concern for public safety or order, or are they simply an attempt to suppress dissent or alternative viewpoints? Who is making the decision to censor this content, and what are their motives? What are the potential consequences of censorship? What are the costs of suppressing certain information, and do the benefits outweigh the costs? What are the implications for freedom of speech and expression? If a government blocks access to a website that is critical of the government, we should ask, why is the government blocking this website? What are they afraid of? If a social media platform removes a post that contains a controversial opinion, we should ask, is the post actually harmful? Is it being removed because it is unpopular or because it challenges the status quo? If a search engine blocks results for a certain keyword, we could ask, why is the search engine blocking these results? Is it trying to suppress information? Or is there a legitimate reason for the block? The Socratic view would encourage us to consider the implications of censorship for our own freedom of expression. When we censor content, we are essentially saying that some ideas are not worth hearing. This can have a chilling effect on free speech, as people may be less likely to express their opinions if they fear that they will be censored. It can also boomerang back on those who decided to silence others. Third, the Socratic view would encourage us to think about the role of technology in censorship. As technology becomes more sophisticated, it becomes easier for governments, corporations, and other organizations to censor content. This is a trend that we should be mindful of, as it could have a serious impact on our freedom. As Socrates himself found out, there are also some risks associated with questioning authority. If we question authority too aggressively, we may be seen as troublemakers or even as threats or terrorists. While we may not be forced to drink hemlock, yet, we can end up being ostracized or even punished by the legal system. However, I believe that the risks are outweighed by the benefits, for individuals and society as a whole. In a world where there is so much misinformation and propaganda, it is more important than ever to be able to think critically and to question authority. To question authority, you need to be prepared. Here are some things you can do should you need to question authority. Be respectful, even if you disagree with the authority figure. You cannot expect the person you disagree with to consider your opinion if you are unwilling to show them respect. Use Socratic methods, such as Socratic irony, to ask questions that can cause the authority figure to challenge their own assumptions. You have to be prepared to provide sound evidence and logic to support your claims. You can't use logical fallacies, such as a straw man argument, to make your point. Be open-minded. Be willing to listen to the other person's point of view. If you automatically dismiss their point of view, nothing will be accomplished. And, be open to the possibility that you are wrong. Everyone is wrong sometimes and, in an honest debate, we expose ourselves to self-discovery. It's better to admit error than to stubbornly hold on to a false belief. Questioning authority is not always easy, but it is important. By doing so, we can help to ensure that we are making informed decisions, that we are learning and growing, and that our voices are heard. It is also important for future generations so that freedom is maintained. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like if you enjoyed this video and feel free to comment to let us know your thoughts on it. Also, check out our other study review videos on other philosophers and philosophies.